house, and then we're going to go in town, check out the businesses. Now, unfortunately, it's boiling hot, so you guys are going to have to face me being naked. Not fully naked, naked to my shorts. So I'm still really tanned, aren't I, from the holiday. You know, we're going again on holiday in 2 weeks. So I'm going to bring you guys with me. So I wanted to do a quick 20-minute post. I'm trying to do it where there's no people around, because I don't like it when people call out to me. It's embarrassing, and kids can be a little bit rude, can't they? So I just want to really thank people for the support that we are getting. Not just me, Team Elvis, Elvis fans, but also, how can I say it? It's an odd one, but could you imagine how grateful Elvis would be that we are coming together the way that we are 2-3 times a day to defend him? Could you imagine how he feels? Elvis up in heaven. All this has been going on for decades. Now, of course, some of the Elvis fans have been defending him over the last 40 years. Of course they have, yeah? But it turns out, now that we've seen just how much support the Smiths are getting, you know, EFM, the trashy books, Elvis and the Memphis Mafia, it turns out that there's a massive amount of fans that believe some of the garbage, believe some of the disgusting things said about Elvis. They have allowed the bullshit that has been said in the press and the media, in tabloids, in magazines, on the news, in these fake documentaries, to alter their view of Elvis. How many Elvis fans actually now think that Elvis was a bit of a pervert, a bit of a sicko, but just love his music? So their attitude is, well, all the trash that is said about him for the last 40 odd years is true. How many seriously, think about it, guys. You look at the amount of overwhelming support that the Smiths are getting for the book, for saying that Elvis had weird fetishes, for the past documentaries that they've done, you know, All the King's Men, E True Hollywood, in tabloids, and obviously the book Elvis and the Memphis Mafia. They're getting overwhelming support. You go onto EFM's channel and you will see. Hi, Amy. I was just talking about how Elvis would feel, that he would be so happy that we are defending him. Me, Team Elvis, Elvis fans around the world. He would love it. Obviously, we know what was going on last night. EP Fan Archive, who has now disappeared, was trashing Elvis. The last post that Kyle ever made, EP Fan Archive, the YouTube channel, trashed Elvis. Said that Elvis had sexual fetishes. He even took it a step further and said everyone does, which is bloody not true. And then he shuts down his channel. He's probably just put it on silent, or he'll be back. We all know Carl will be back. He's just put it on private. But Kyle, be proud. Your last post you did, You're an Elvis channel, was trashing Elvis. Well done. I hope you're proud of yourself. Supporting people that also trash Elvis. Elvis fans matter, Billy and Joe Smith. So you think about it. Elvis would be really pleased that we defend him. We come down every day, we defend him. So he made a post on the book review of the new Colonel book. Yes, so I need more details about that, Amy. Can you send it me? Because I need to understand it more. Can you do me a post, if you don't mind? Just explain it to me about that book and what Kyle said, because I'd like to do a live review on that just to understand it. So this is the bit that I'm trying to say. Now, Elvis would be chuffed to bits with the fact that we support him, we defend him, we come together every day, we defend him. But how would he feel about the Elvis fans? Seriously, how would Elvis feel about the Elvis fans that support the Smiths, who have been trashing him for 30 to 40 years? Now, I know that they've also been saying nice, sweet stories as well. I know. How would Elvis feel about the people that support the Memphis Mafia? How would Elvis feel about the people that support David Stanley? That when Ricky was alive, Ricky Stanley, how would Elvis feel about the people that supported Ricky and kissed Ricky's ass? This is what's happening here. The people that were around Elvis, like Billy and Joe Smith, like Danny, who was just a child at the time, are having their ass kissed, even though these people have been involved in trashing Elvis. Now, Danny doesn't normally trash Elvis, but by standing by his parents' book, documentaries, and the words that come out of their mouth on their show EFM, Danny is supporting the trashing. Danny of Memphis Mafia Kid. If I was Elvis, I'd be like, it would be like the other side of a coin. So you'd have the fans that are prepared to stand up for him, go against the grain, because let's face it, going against the Smiths is unpopular. It's not the popular thing to do, is it? Speaking up against certain people like Priscilla and the Memphis Mafia, some fans just don't want to do it. They don't want to upset these people. They want to keep in favor. So the book just came out yesterday. It did a book review, but hadn't read it. Obviously, it's a 600-page book. People called him out not using his own words. Okay, right, okay. So I don't know why EP Fan Archive has decided to temporarily or permanently shut down his channel. He may have received 3 YouTube strikes, and that's why. But I think because he's also shut his Facebook page down, I think this is just a cry for a reaction. Let's face it, this is an attention-seeking move. That's all it is. We all know Kyle will be back. We all know Kyle, without having his Elvis channel, is basically invisible. So I'm getting back to what Elvis would think. What would Elvis think? Think about it. You've got thousands. He used a lot of AI crap. All right, yeah. Well, you know what I think of Kyle's AI videos. They're a joke, they're pathetic, and a lot of them used to defend Priscilla. All of a sudden, Kyle recently has become a defending Elvis channel and now exposes Priscilla, even though before he started doing that, he was actually praising her with his AI videos. So it's very hypocritical. Suddenly Kyle wants to be Louis. It's quite funny. Maybe he's just trying to take the focus off himself and shutting the channel for a while. Oh, Karen, he's definitely coming back. 100% he's coming back, yeah? Remember, I don't hate Kyle. I forgive Kyle. Remember, I defend in a way that Elvis would accept. He doesn't like any kind of criticism. That's the irony. Yeah, he criticizes everyone else, calls me names, attacks me, insults me. But then when he's disagreed with, criticized in any way, suddenly he throws his toys out of his pram. Hi, Jen. In fact, recently there's been this drama concerning Sally Hoddle, hasn't there? Sally Hoddle has fallen out with some girls from an Instagram channel. I won't say their names, it's not my place. But I heard that Kyle jumped in and joined in, attacking these poor girls, yeah? I won't go into that too much, but I heard that Kyle was involved as well. So anyway, as I was saying, guys, so we have a dilemma. Elvis, I would say like 20% of the Elvis fans are on my side, you know, agree that Elvis needs to be defended, that even Elvis's family should not be trashing him, even if they grew up with him and live with him. Then you've got 80%, I would say. If you go onto their comments, you'll see what I mean. Go onto EFM's comments and you will understand. Go onto Billy and Joe's comments and you will understand what I'm saying to you. 80% of the Elvis fans are supporting the Smiths. 80%. You go on to Elvis Fans Matter and Memphis Mafia Kid And the majority of Elvis fans are supporting them, even though they are trashing Elvis and have trashed Elvis for 30 years. And they stand by it. They stand by the books. They literally say, when they're asked if they regret what was said, they say, nope. They stand by it. Whether it be a documentary, a book, a tabloid, you name it, they stand by it. Truth is truth. When Joe said, oh, Elvis has weird, odd sexual fetishes, so she basically called Elvis weird and odd. These Elvis fans are standing by what she said. These Elvis fans are attacking me, abusing me, calling me disgusting names, even entering my wife's Facebook channel, going on to our wedding video and sending insults about me to my wife on our wedding video that they found on my wife's Facebook account. Did you know that, Amy? That someone, one of their loyal fans, one of the followers of the Smiths, went onto my wife's wedding video and insulted me. That is how disgusting it is. I've been sent many more insults, guys. That's the tip of the iceberg, yeah? The things I have been called because I defend Elvis and expose the wrongdoing of family members of the Memphis Mafia, of Priscilla, the names I've been called for being the front person on a Defending Elvis channel are unbelievable. So then we've got Elvis comes down, 80% of his fans, his so-called fans, decide to be loyal to the Smiths over Elvis. They choose the Smiths over Elvis. This is what's happened. They choose David Stanley over Elvis. They choose Priscilla over Elvis. And then anybody that tries to go against any of these people, we are called haters, we are called bullies. No thanks for the fact that together we try and defend Elvis. Yeah, every time that we defend Elvis, we're called bullies, all of us. Not just me, Team Elvis as well. Even the Elvis fans that support what we do, they're called bullies. We're called a bunch of haters. We're told we're spewing hate. People like Elvis A to Z are a typical example of just a very hateful channel that literally hates us for defending Elvis, thinks that Elvis doesn't need defending. Now, unfortunately, guys, the channel Defending Elvis has gained a lot of momentum. We together as a team, with our researchers and our very helpful Elvis fans, are making a difference. Yeah, you got it. Well, now, Amy, the Smiths have become like Priscilla, yeah? So they've done trash books, they've been involved in trash biography, documentary type things. They've done some trash tabloids. They've done, they stand by what they say. They recently have trashed Elvis on their channel, Elvis Fans Matter. So what's the difference? Smiths, Priscilla, it's the same thing, isn't it? Priscilla did a book. She did documentaries. She done interviews. She's trashed Elvis. What's the difference now between the Smiths and Priscilla and Dave Stanley? Dave Stanley spent his life saying disgusting things about Elvis, saying that Elvis was committed suicide. Yeah, he said it again and again and again. He trashed Elvis in every way he possibly could. So what's the difference? The Smiths, Priscilla, Dave Stanley. Should we name some other people? And now Kyle has joined in. I mean, Kyle is just small fry. He's just a very, very tiny little YouTube channel. Yeah, so Amy, our researcher, has already had messages from the cronies insulting her. If you go on to the Elvis Fans Matter, obviously they've turned off the comments and threatened their Elvis fans with legal action, with suing them, which is absolutely laughable because their channel's called Elvis Fans Matter. But if you go on to Elvis Fans Matter's channel and you read the comments, some of them are aimed at me and defending Elvis. The names we are called on that Elvis Fans Matter on the next video up, because obviously they've turned off the comments on the main video, are disgusting. Yeah? We are attacked for defending Elvis. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Jen. Hi, Linda. Hi, Karen. Hi, Amy. So do you understand what I'm trying to say to you guys? They're trying to make us into the bad guys, but they are the bad guys. This is the strange thing. We're just trying to defend Elvis, defend his honor. We want justice for Elvis. But we are attacked. We are called hateful. Now, I'm very forgiving. I don't hate any of these people. None of them. I defend in a way that Elvis would be happy. Very important to me. No hate, no name calling. I just defend his honor, his reputation, his image against his own family and against Elvis fans. Unfortunately, I have to really speak up against Elvis fans, because the Elvis fans that are supporting these people are doing more harm than good. You Elvis fans that are kissing the arse of these people, you're damaging Elvis. How would he feel if he met you today? You Elvis fans that support these people, that hero worship the Smiths like they are God, that hero worship Priscilla like she is God, you're doing more harm than good. You're doing no good for Elvis. You're supposed to be Elvis fans. I repeat, you're supposed to be Elvis fans, but in the end, you're trying to kiss ass with the wrong people, the people that themselves have slandered Elvis for decades. In books, biographies, interviews, documentaries, and recently on their YouTube channel, on Facebook as well. Yeah? So who are you supporting, Elvis or the Smiths? Make your choice. Who do you want to choose? Do you want to defend and support Elvis, or do you want to defend and support these families that luckily were born into being related to Elvis? Get it, guys? Make your choice, Elvis fans. Make your choice. Are you going to support and defend Elvis, defend his honor, or are you going to support the Smiths because they're living? You want to kiss the arse of the Smiths because, oh no, no one goes against the Smiths. I remember when I first started this channel, it was sacrilegious to dare say anything against the Smiths. How dare anyone speak up about the Smiths when they are the ones that have trashed him for decades and recently trashed him weeks ago. Unbelievable. And then they're supported by their son, who makes money off running a YouTube channel called Memphis Mafia Kid, because he was a child growing up with Elvis. But then when his own parents trash Elvis, Elvis is the basis of his channel. He supports them fully and says, truth is truth. Were you there? Were you there? Did you grow up with him? Did you sit across from him? How dare you speak up on behalf of Elvis? You weren't even there. This is Danny Smith's attitude. And then he insults me many times, and he's done it before. So this is my last words just before I go off. I'm going off out, guys. I'm going in town with my brother, my twin brother. Is that to you Elvis fans that are supporting these people's trashing of Elvis, look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Do you think it's okay? To the Elvis fans, and that's the majority of you, unfortunately, and we're going to try and change that. We're going to try and sway some of you to come over to our side. To the Elvis fans that think it's okay that people trash Elvis, that are related to him, that were married to him, that work for him, do you think Elvis would be okay with that? Do you feel you're on the right side of the fence? Do you think kissing the arse of the Smiths, because in fear of falling out with them, is the thing that Elvis would want you to do? Do you think Elvis, knowing what they have done in the last 30 years, would be pleased with you as Elvis fans? Seriously? Honestly, do you think that Elvis would be pleased with you as Elvis fans for supporting people that trash Elvis, supporting Priscilla, supporting the Stanleys, supporting the recent trashing of Elvis, about lying about, because I call it a lie, about saying that he had odd, weird sexual fetishes, which definitely is not true, and it has never been proven, and no one has ever said it. The only person that has ever said that Elvis has weird sexual fetishes is Joe Smith. Joe Smith, who is married to Elvis's first cousin. No, Danielle. No, I don't. Danielle, are you an Elvis fan? Someone just said, Louis, don't you think you've done enough? No, definitely not. Elvis last night was insulted by their best friend Kyle from EP Fan Archive, and it was made very clear by that channel that Elvis has odd, weird sexual fetishes. Are you, the person who's just commented, are you a genuine Elvis fan? Do you care about Elvis's honor and dignity? Do you care about Elvis's image and reputation? Do you care, seriously, do you care that people that grew up with Elvis are trashing him? Do you care? Are you an Elvis fan? Who do you want to support, Elvis or the Smiths? Who do you want to support? Think about it. Elvis or Priscilla? Elvis or the Stanleys? Please answer the question. Can you look in the mirror and honestly say that you are a proper Elvis fan, that you want justice for Elvis? Can you say that? Was it Danielle? That was the name, wasn't it? Danielle, I'm talking to you. Danielle, can you honestly say that you have done right by Elvis? Was it Danielle? It was very quick. I'm going to let you answer. Enough isn't enough. It needs to stop. Hi, Emma. The Elvis fans that are supporting these people who are still trashing Elvis, still, only last week, shame on you. You are Elvis fans. You are not Smith fans or Kyle fans or Priscilla fans or Stanley fans. You are Elvis fans, and the reason you go on to channels like EFM, is because you want to listen to nice, genuine stories about Elvis. That's the reason you go on there. You don't go on those channels to hear lies spread about Elvis, that he had odd, weird sexual fetishes, which is not true, has never been said and has never been proven. Not one ex-girlfriend of Elvis or ex-wife, that includes Priscilla, has ever said that Elvis had odd, weird sexual fetishes. Yes, he liked the ladies. Yes, he was unfaithful, I accept that. Yes, he had faults and flaws, like he had a temper and he made mistakes. But he was never a weird sexual pervert, which is how he's being made out. He was never a pedo, which is how he is being made out. The very people that say that he liked underage girls, that very same person married a 15-year-old. One of the things in the book, Elvis liked minors. Yeah? Said by a Smith. But that same person married a 15-year-old Joe Smith, who had a baby at 16. Can we get real here, please? So Danielle, you're obviously not going to say anything else. I say this to you, Danielle. Please defend Elvis. Please defend Elvis. I just say that to you. All I ask of these people is to show regret, say sorry, and stop doing it. That is all I ask. Nothing else. I fully forgive these people. I send them love. I enjoy their channels when they're speaking well of Elvis. I think EFM and Memphis Mafia Kid can thrive, but not by trashing Elvis. Not by trashing Elvis. Are you going to speak, Danielle? You have an opportunity to speak up for Elvis. If you are a genuine Elvis fan, you'll defend him. You'll speak up for him. Anyway, guys, I'm going to start walking back. Now, everything I say is for entertainment purposes. This is an entertainment YouTube channel where we share opinions and discussions. Nothing I say is fact. It is just a discussion YouTube channel. Yeah, Emma, I liked it. Emma, give us a shout out on your channel. Team Elvis deserve a shout out. Even you, Terry. Anyone that is part of defending Elvis. I am so proud of Team Elvis. Team Elvis really are making a difference. Seriously, guys, Team Elvis worked tirelessly. In words, Emma, in words. Team Elvis worked tirelessly to defend Elvis. Yeah, it's not about Louis, it's about Team Elvis, and that we are all part of defending Elvis. We have some amazing people that come together to defend Elvis. Yeah, any of you channels that we promote, like Hillbilly Cat and the Girl Who Loves Elvis, and Terry at Elvis History, so you know, all these channels, please give Team Elvis a special thank you, because we have made a difference. We have made a difference. Yeah, we love promoting you guys. Give us a shout out, we deserve it, I think. So let's just sort of slow things down a bit. Yeah, forget just being proud of me, I'm talking about Team Elvis. Yeah, Team Elvis have done this. Yeah, this isn't just about Louis. Team Elvis. Yeah, we've been coming together for a long time now, well over a year. So Andrew, you're one of triplets, that's amazing. Yeah, there we are, Linda. We're a small channel that speaks the loudest. We lose sleep staying up and reading, researching. Oh, Amy, me and Amy have had some pretty tense moments losing sleep. Actually, one of them was caused by the Smiths, wasn't it, Amy? Do you remember that night? We were very shocked and surprised how we were so horribly attacked by Danny Smith. That's going back a while, but I know Amy has been talking about it on here. That was a sleepless night for all of us, wasn't it, guys? But when I woke up, I came back fighting, and that was quite a long time ago. Quite a long time ago. So I noticed this Danielle person has gone very quiet, like a little mouse. Danielle, I ask one thing of you. Please defend Elvis. And no, I'm not letting this go. This is going to go on and on and on and on until it stops. Until the people that trashed Elvis in books, biographies, documentaries, and on recent YouTube channels and on Facebook stop. And we can't force it, we can't make it happen, we can't force it to happen, but we can ask for it. We do want an apology. We do want an apology for Elvis. Elvis deserves an apology. And I personally think me and Amy and Darby Shaw, you know, Kimberly, also want an apology. Oh, thanks, Terry. That's good of you, my friend. They deserve it. Team Elvis deserve it. So, anyway, let's just calm things down a bit. We're all getting a bit tense. So I want to just remind everyone, we defend from love. We defend from kindness. We forgive these people. We just want it to stop. We just want it to stop. We want these people that are kissing the arse of the Smiths, these so-called Elvis fans, to wake up and smell the coffee and start realizing that Elvis comes first. Elvis comes first, not the Smiths, not the Stanleys, not Priscilla, not Kyle, Elvis. So when you have someone like Kyle, EP Fan Archive, posting a trashy little comment, trashing Elvis, and his channel is supposed to be an Elvis Presley fan channel, EP Fan, remember the name of it, we stand up and defend Elvis and demand justice for Elvis. Justice for Elvis, remember, that's what we want, against the people that have spent 30 years trashing him, that were related to him, that he looked after, that he was so kind to. That's what we want. The Stanleys, Priscilla Presley, the Smiths. Should we name some others? Do you want to name some others, guys? People that trashed Elvis, that he was so good to. Pretty simple, isn't it? And the hate we've received, the trashing that we've received from Elvis fans is unbelievable. Unfortunately, now Elvis fans have become the problem. I would seriously, 80% of Elvis fans are now the problem, because they're supporting the people that trashed Elvis. So instead of being Elvis fans, they've become Smith fans, Priscilla fans, Stanley fans. Do you get it? Memphis Mafia fans. Doesn't make sense. The world's gone mad. The world has turned upside down, and now Elvis fans are supporting the people that trash him. I repeat, The majority of Elvis fans are now supporting the people that trashed Elvis for 30 to 40 years. And these people won't even climb down. They're standing by what they've said. They're standing by it. It's disgusting. Anyway, guys, gotta go. You take care, guys. Love you all.